Okay, so first things first. I know that the video says this is my first video log. This is vlog number one. That's a total lie, and we all know it, because I have vlogged for quite some time now. Not very consistently, but I decided that I would start keeping track of them. So rather than go through and see how many actual video logs I have, I'm just gonna start at one, because it's just a lot more simpler that way. So anyway, this is kind of like a video mainly for Liz, who is currently in Japan. But, if you watch it and you enjoy it, yay. This video is kind of overdue due to the fact that I told her I would make this video at least a month ago. So, sorry Liz, I hope you don't hate me. So, my life has been, I don't know, pretty normal, I would say. Just have my job over at Herbs and Gerbs, and so I'm currently a night manager over at Urban and Gerbert. I don't always manage, but I also delivery drive and work in store when I'm needed to. But as for the managing part, it's actually, I think it's a really good job for me, only because it's teaching me how to be, I guess, more responsible, because it gives me much more to focus on rather than just going in and worrying about deliveries or just making sandwiches. And my phone just went off. So it's really good because it gives me more responsibility. It puts me in charge, I guess, of other people, which is something I've always had a problem with. But since I kind of know these people, it's a little easier to get them to do stuff without having to feel like I'm being too pushy. I'm slowly coming into my own, and this, being a manager would look nice on a resume rather than just, oh, I just worked in store. So there's that. I like the job. It's fun. I like the people I work with. Yeah, and I get good hours. So can't complain about that, right? As for what else is going on in my life, it's pretty much not a whole lot. Um, I mainly, if I'm not working, I'm just here at the house, reading or playing video games. I am currently reading The Host by Stephanie Meyer, and this book is kind of like the bane of my reading existence, because I've tried to read it before and I lost interest and I ended up putting it down for a long time. And now I finally decided that I'm going to reread it. Well, reread the parts that I already read and then finish it. But I'm just having trouble finding that motivation to actually get through it again. So it's not looking good so far. What I'm currently playing, as in video games, I currently just bought the new Tomb Raider game, which I've only been through I don't know, an hour of it so far. It's pretty fun. Graphics are good. And I can't wait to see how this whole thing evolves into how she became Tomb Raider, like the ones from the previous games. But it's fun so far, and yeah, it's pretty, very pretty. Um, I'm also playing Silent Hill Downpour, which is, I believe, the latest Silent Hill game that's been released. It's been out for a while, but it was like $18 at GameStop, so how could I say no to that? And I've probably been playing that one more. And that's just what I play during my free time before work, because I don't like to get too involved in anything and then have to drop it and be like, oh man. But so far it's definitely given me the creeps. Although I have to say I do miss the old music from the other ones that was written by someone else, and yeah, the theme song that they have play in the opening by Korn, just no. I'm sorry. They should have stuck with the original guy. Maybe I'm biased, but Korn doesn't cut it for me in this game. But other than that, it's a good game. I'm having fun. I'm watching a lot of stuff right now. Currently in season 4 of Doctor Who. I've only seen the first episode of that. It's a fun show. I'm not a hardcore Whovian, but I definitely say that the show is amusing to watch, and it's just fun, and it's sci-fi. I mean, you gotta save a tenant too. At least right now it is, and he's fun. He's a good doctor. I recently purchased season 6 of Supernatural because I am that far behind. I've only watched the seasons that I have owned, and yeah, so I have to get through season 6 of that. I also have season 7 and 8 of Smallville to get through at some point because I haven't watched those either, even though I've owned those for probably over a year. Yeah. So we'll just move on to my family. Um, since we last spoke, I don't know if I told you, but my brother, like maybe like a year ago, he moved down to Texas because I guess he just wanted to try and make a new start. Um, but yeah, haven't really heard from him in a while. I don't know. He deactivated his Facebook, I believe, and the phone number that I have for him does not work. So I have no idea how he's doing, but I would assume that it's well. I mean, he still has my phone number because I haven't changed mine in a while. And my mom's good. It's recently been a year since we lost my grandpa on my mom's side. And actually, that was yesterday. It's been a year yesterday. And yeah, no, she's doing really well. She works at WSU. I don't know if you know that. She was at lunch lady, so that would have been cool to see her there while I was going there, but I guess not. But I'm glad that she has a job and she seems to like it. And my dad is still working on the dairy farm. He recently had surgery on his knee because he got kicked by a cow a while back, and so he had to take some time off. And I believe he went to go. Okay, no, okay. My father did go visit his mother down in Texas just this past week, and I believe he should be back soon. My nephew, he's doing fine. Diego, he's 10 now, which is weird because it's weird to think that it's been 10 years since he's been around, which would have made me 18 when he was born. And yeah, he's gotten so big. It's kind of crazy. He's a pretty good kid, and yeah, hopefully once summer rolls around, he'll be visiting more often, at least, just to hang out, play games. You want to know about my relationship life slash love life? Yeah, yeah. All I have to say to that is it's like non-existent, pretty much. Okay, so it's Winona. There's not that many openly homosexual guys around the area, or that are, if they are open, there's not too many that are looking for something like a long-term relationship. Because, the ones that are here are probably here from other places, just going to college here. And let's be honest, not many people really want to settle in Winona. I love it here. Not many other people do. But, it's home. This is where, like, my friends and family are. And, yeah, if I ever move away, I could probably see myself moving back later in life just to live here. I think that's about it, Liz. But oh well, as you may have seen on Facebook, I have been missing dance like crazy. And Dance Central, Dance Central's a fun game. I played the crap out of it for the longest time, but I miss taking actual like technique classes, rolling around on the floor, and just having somebody pretty much show me what to do, and then taking the time to let it sink in, and then doing it. It's hard because there's so many good songs out there, and I'm like, oh, I could see myself choreographing to this, and then nothing ever comes of it because I simply do not have space to choreograph anything. And yeah, I work takes up a lot of my time. So on the days that I actually have off, I usually work the night before, so I'm just kind of like, bleh, I don't want to do anything. And then the days that I do work is usually I work later in the night, so doing stuff before work is kind of out of the question because I just don't want to be at work tired. Because that would only make me grumpy and that would not provide a good work atmosphere for the fellow employees. But that is what has been going on. I'm sorry that it took so long, and hopefully I'll be doing more of these videos. And maybe if she's up for it, hint hint, Latricia and I could do a video and we could post it and, invade your computer screens and whatnot. So, yeah, that's all I got to say. So, I hope you're having fun in Japan, and yeah, I miss talking to you. Bye.